My area of practice is corporate finance, securities, and M&A. I attribute actually my practice to chance and happenstance. I article at Smith Lyons, and when I was applying, I sent out 49 resumes, and to make it an even 50, I submitted a resume to Smith Lyons. I then put their interview as my first interview because I wanted a dry run, didn't expect to work there. When I got hired there, I wanted to be a litigator, and I put my corporate rotation first because I wanted to get it over with. I had no background, no training, no understanding of corporate law whatsoever. 2 weeks into my articling, a senior partner and an associate came past my office and asked me and my office mate to follow them. We then spent half the day on the patio at Jump. And the next day, I went to that senior associate and asked if I could help her with anything. That night was my first all-nighter, and I was essentially a deal junkie from that point on. And my entire career can be attributed to that associate who took me under her wing and trained me and taught me everything I know about securities law. The thing that I value about my practice the most are two things, actually. First of all, I love providing excellent service to clients and achieving their objectives and exceeding their expectations. I love taking complicated securities laws matters and unraveling them and making them simple to understand to clients so I can help them make practical business decisions that are right for them. The other thing I love most about my practice and value highly is learning new things. And I just love coming into work every day with the opportunity to get to know and to understand and to learn about my clients' businesses and their industry and what they do. There are many highlights in my career that I could point to on deals and transactions that I've been involved in. However, I would say that what I'm most proud of is the success that I've achieved in creating some semblance of work-life balance, which occurred when I transported my Bay Street securities practice to the Waterloo region in Ontario. And from that location, I provide virtual service to clients all around the world from a small community where my wife and I have chosen to raise our children. When I was earlier in my career, I spent a number of hours in my mentor's office, oftentimes wondering what I was doing there and thinking that I had better things to do, more pressing things to do than be in his office. However, in looking back, I now realize that the time spent in his office and the strategic thinking and the planning, organization, the dedication to his clients and the patience and the attention to detail, all of those things that I learned and which I value and are things that I learned while watching him and observing his practice. My volunteer and pro bono activities are focused in two main areas. First of all, outside of law, I'm passionate about the arts. I love music, architecture, theater, and visual arts. And when the opportunity came to join the board of the Kitchener-Waterloo Art Gallery, I was thrilled to participate and to get involved in the local arts community and in some small way to promote the arts in the community. Secondly, prior to law, I was working towards a degree in religious studies. And had it not been for law, I may have been a professor of religious studies. My role, I'm able to maintain my interest in matters of faith in my role on the Executive Council of Mennonite Church Eastern Canada, which is an organization which services over 100 Mennonite churches in Ontario. In both organizations, I'm pleased that I'm able to bring to bear the skills and the training that I've learned legally and to apply those to the governance and policy issues that those organizations are facing as they further their respective vision and missions. I think one of the pieces of advice that I've learned and have taken to heart is that you actually need more than one mentor. In fact, arguably, I've been told you need three. You need a teacher, someone who you can go to and ask the questions of how do you do something and not be embarrassed to ask those questions. You need a champion, someone who is in your corner and helps you, guide you through sort of the politics of being in a law firm, and sort of has your back. And then thirdly, you need a peer, someone who's just that little bit ways down the road, further ahead of you, who has just been there, just done that, the person that you can go and really complain to when you need to.